Mm-hmm.
And we are live.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to oh boy, how is the party going to kill themselves this week? Um,
When
where we last left off, the super high intensity team decided to track down Destrian. So they wanted to open up the portal back to where these aberrations, this alien invasion came from, that wiped out the entire empire and Besmos's army. So doing so, they rolled terribly, went and found Joe, and then had him do it. Oh right, they took a short little trip to Pandemonium because they thought that was a good idea, where a couple of our party members, a newfound party member, Killaback, and Musa both gained, 4 levels of exhaustion?
I think it was 3.
we
Yeah,
got 4.
we got four.
And then they got a long rest afterwards, to reduce it down to 3. And then they went to the Plane of Dreams, where they started on the moon. A few minutes after they arrived, the moon began to shake. Softly at first, but gradually getting more and more intense until it was an off-the-charts earthquake, or I guess moonquake. Eventually, you heard Destrian roar from the other side of the moon, and agony and anger and victory. And you saw the night sky around you shatter and fall away like glass shards, as if it were just an illusion to be thrown away. And behind it, empty black void separated only by a burning white net. So, you decided to go find Destrian. You ended up in the middle of a battle that you weren't really supposed to be in, between a group of albino goblins who dwell here on the moon, and extremely powerful psionic cats.
Excuse me, what?
It
You
was an
weren't there,
acid
so
trip.
you wouldn't know. Yep. Eventually making your way away from that combat relatively easily, and making kind of loose friends with one of the commanders of the Mooncats.
Wait, you guys befriended the Mooncats and not the fucking albino goblins? What the hell?
The albino goblins were forced to commit to an orgy by these alien cats. Trust me, we didn't want to make friends
The
with the
cats
goblins.
were the right choice to make.
Yeah.
You don't understand.
So, you, from there, you decided, oh boy, it's going to take way too long to walk there, probably a couple months. So, you, decided to teleport to the dark side of the moon, rolling terribly on your D100, which is, you rolled a mishap, but the mishap was a little strange, because it did bring you to the dark side of the moon, and actually, I mean, relatively, not super close, but relatively a lot closer to Destrian. But it landed you in the middle of the ranks of his army, surrounded on all sides, as the beast that is Besmos, still in his wild-shaped dinosaur form, while you guys teleported, he was still running, and as the teleport ended, you ran right into the front massive tree trunk of a paw of this massive demonic 40-foot tall gorilla creature. Taking in your surroundings, you are surrounded by all kinds of fiends, aberrations, undead. You see some elementals in there. It is a hodgepodge, monstrosities, just anything and everything that has been dreamed about in some sort of nightmare is here. So that is where we left off. But before we get to the party and what they're gonna do, Hizzy,
Yeah.
you are back on the material plane.
Yeah.
You see the battlefield, broken lizard folk bodies, all over the place, scattered, broken aberration bodies, and all matter of humanoids who were living in the Empire as soldiers. Brutally bloodied, murdered, destroyed. And you're just kind of looking at all this as the city burns on the other side of the hill.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fucked.
What do you do?
Oh, I thought we were gonna keep going.
Nope.
Where did they go?
Oh, yeah. So, where you last saw them, Musa went to go fly over the city, see if there was anyone still alive in there. Grong and Besmos were kind of investigating the battlefield. Joe was just kind of hanging around. He went and took a long, long nap. And eventually, you saw storm clouds rolling in with two massive burning eyes made of electricity in it. They struck the battlefield about half a mile out from where you are, and then they dissipated. From where you are in the battlefield, you see Grong, Besmos, a tiny, tiny, tiny little speck that is Musa, and a large figure who just rose out of the earth, all jump down into a hole and disappear.
Yeah.
Huh. I'm not gonna lie. So what other stuff do I know about Destrian?
So, everything that I messaged you
Yeah.
is what you know.
Okay.
From this previous interaction that you just had with him, you know that he is very, very powerful with illusion and, I guess, seemingly transportation magic at this point. That's about all the extra information you've gained.
And I don't even know where to start gathering more information about him. Or do I?
I mean, the city's burned. This is where the college was. This is where you did all of your learning and magic.
It's gonna have a weakness somewhere. I need to know. Yeah, fuck it. I am gonna need to join them anyway. So I also need to find out more about Destrian himself. So I'm probably just gonna have to go into the hole, which I assume Destrian made.
Sorry.
I'm just gonna go into the hole he jumped in.
Okay. You walk over, and you see that there is no hole.
God damn it.
You do see Joe
Mhm.
is just kind of kicked back, taking a nap right now.
I'm just
About
gonna
100
tap,
feet from you in one of the war tents.
I'm just gonna tap Joe on the shoulder.
He kind of... What's up?
Where'd they go?
Um... Oh, shit. I don't know. Probably to do something stupid.
I mean, he's right, but wow.
He knows us so well.
Very well.
I
I'd
mean,
like
I can try and find him for you. I'm pretty much out of my highest level spell slots.
spell slots still.
Uh,
Find them, I mean.
What's up?
Do you need the highest? Yeah, you can find them.
All right, I got you. If you would come with me. He
Yep.
kind of gets up and starts groggily waddling up over the hill and down towards the city. You head with him?
Yeah, obviously.
Cool. He starts walking into the city, which is still a pretty raging inferno. You see some parts of his cloak are being burned away. No damage seeming to come to him. Kind of a reflection of his work with the phoenix feathers, but are you following him into like the burning city?
I'm gonna use my flying broom to just fly above the fire.
Mm. All right. You fly above him. You see he heads in the loose direction of the college, the wizard college. But you see most of it has been reduced to ash and rubble.
Is it the real college this time?
It looks real.
Alright.
You see he heads further into the city, getting into the center of this college, where you remember he has a little trap door into his laboratory down here. And he kind of opens up the hatch, just looks up at you, waiting for you to drop down.
Yep.
All right, you drop down in, you head further into his laboratory, and he goes, all right, don't touch anything. Or, I guess, do. I really don't care anymore. And he walks down further and further through this absolute labyrinth that is his dungeon slash home. He leads you into a room where you see there is what looks to be a tree. But it's strange. Its leaves are made of like crystalline glass. The branches are this deep, dark, beautiful wood, just absolutely flawless. No knots, no nothing that could ever be taken as wrong with it. It is a beautiful, perfect tree. And you see he walks up to it. Yeah, he walks up to the tree, kind of puts his hand on it, and sits down kind of cross-legged and begins chanting something. You see the leaves on the tree start to shake, and the branches all begin to rearrange themselves across the tree into almost a dome around the tree. You kind of have to like sidestep into the dome as it's about to kind of either push you out or push you in. And you see a giant wheel, a massive wheel of different planes of existence. In the center, you see the prime material plane surrounded by the elemental planes of existence, and where they kind of cross and create further subtypes of elemental planes. You see the Shadowfell, you see the Feywild, and you see just kind of layered right underneath the Feywild, right in between the Fey and the prime material plane, is the plane of dreams. And then on the massive wheel around you, you see all kinds of different planes. You see the Hells, you see Hades, you see Acheron, you see things that your mind can barely even comprehend at this point. And then you see a pitch black plane with swirling, howling winds. Nothing but madness, chaos, agony, and destruction. You see the plane of pandemonium. And you see 4 small blue dots lighting up on it. And he goes, well, they're screwed. What's your plan?
Why are they screwed?
Oh, they're in pandemonium. They're not ready for that.
I'm gonna try to recall stuff about the pandemonium plane if I do.
Sure. Absolutely.
Roll what? Sorry.
Roll Arcana.
I say 12.
12? Okay.
If I don't know much, I'm still gonna ask Joe.
Alright. No memento. I'm pulling up my page here. Okay. With a 12, you know that oppressive darkness, howling winds, and the threat of madness lurk in the maze of tunnels and barren expanse of twisted desert that make up the windswept depths of Pandemonium. Pandemonium is at the intersection of chaos and evil on the Great Wheel, which is the massive wheel around you of planes.
I know the.
It's similar in many ways to the plane of Earth, but I mean, because most are comprised mostly of large, solid stone expanses with cavernous pockets and twisting tunnels cutting through the rock. However, while the plane of Earth has little natural light and still air, Pandemonium is filled with cacophonous winds and pitch black darkness. No natural light exists in Pandemonium, and the driving wind snuffs out torches with ease. Even magical light is dimmed and unreliable, and it is almost impossible to hear the voice of another person unless it is a voice carried away from them on the wind.
Yeah, like in the direction of the wind. Okay.
That's about what you know with the 12. And that's pretty much what Joe confirms with you. He tells you a little more. There are a lot of really, really bad monsters there. Some failed experiments. He himself has sent a few failed experiments there to be lost to history forever. Experiments of the gods, mistakes of the gods, children and titans bound there to go mad and live on for eternity with nobody.
Yo, my mom called me a mistake of the gods.
Same, bro.
Okay.
But yeah, it's what you know.
Huh. I mean, do I join them? Is that like a good idea? I don't think that's a good idea at this point.
I don't think so either.
It's a superb idea. You should totally come join us. We'll definitely not die today.
See, what I'd like to do right now is try to find ways of dealing with fucking Nestrian.
Okay. Well,
I'm definitely
you know what?
not
Tell you what.
halfway debating jumping through the hole no matter where it goes.
Tell you what.
Mhm.
Here is a gem. He hands you a small
Blue
just-
and red gem.
no, it's a
Make it blue and red.
blue gem, take the red gem. No, it is just a small little green transparent gem. He hands it to you and he goes, "Whatever you do not let that leave your hand. While you have that, you can wander around my laboratory, collect things, do research, whatever you want to do, because your team is screwed."
Oh, it's a security device. Okay, like an ID.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Does
If you let go of that, you will die.
Does it have to be in my hand, or can I just like put it in
Yes,
my?
it has. Keep it in your hand. Like, if there's a really, really big book and you think you want to grab it with two hands, don't,
No,
because you'll die.
fair.
Cool. I'm gonna go mess around with some more wish cards.
Have fun with that. I'm gonna go try to find stuff on Nestrian using my. Do I have
Yeah.
an unseen servant? That
Do you have a
that's
what?
unseen servant spell. That's gonna help out a lot.
If you have it, you have it.
I do, but I don't have it prepared. But I do have a spell book that I can use to change spells.
All right.
Oh no, it's a
Then
ritual.
you got it.
It's a ritual. I'm just gonna use
Yeah, go for it.
ritual and then have him help me carry books.
Cool. Joe walks away.
Sorry. Wow, who knew actually me skipping for a week saved my ass? Y'all
So,
have fun.
Where do you go? Do you just wander randomly around? I mean, this place is literally laid out to be a maze.
No fucking road sign. Not road signs.
There's no signs, no. There are
direction.
torches along the wall that he used to guide you guys inside and out. But I think that was while you were Maxwell.
Yeah.
And there are no torches lit right now, so.
Well, I have night vision. Does it help?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. You can see.
Oh my god. Well, let's see. I guess what I'm gonna do now is just try to find a library.
All right. You roll an investigation check for me.
That is a 22.
22. Relatively quickly, within about an hour, you come upon a library. You see a lot of weird stuff in here. You've come across a lot of rooms that have like half disassembled creatures that you don't even recognize, and like test tubes, massive test tubes. You see huge like alchemistry labs. In one room, you see a massive, like 5-foot diameter. At first, it's kind of hard to tell what it is because your dark vision doesn't show you like all colors in the dark, but you realize it is just a massive hunk of gold, pure gold, about 5 feet in diameter. And it seems to be hooked up to a few different electrodes. And there's nothing else in that room. Exactly. But eventually, you do find a library. You see, I mean, this place is very, very deep underground. As you walk into this library, you see it is probably 30 stories tall, spiraling upwards. And there is a massive stained glass window at the top. And you know it's nighttime. You know it is, but through the stained glass window, you see bright light coming through.
Daylight. Natural.
Nice little aesthetics.
I'm surprised Joe cares enough about it. Well, dark, musty places aren't good things for but to. Well, I guess I'm probably gonna start with Dream. Try to know more about that. Try to find
Alright.
stuff.
Roll another investigation check.
That's a 12. I've been rolling 3s and 13s. What the hell?
Okay. With a 12, it takes you a while. You find a couple sections on dreams. Most are about the complications of dream magic. And what can go wrong when you make a god dream different things. Which kind of disturbs you a little bit. Most of these are his notes.
Is it private? Does it give a private kind of vibe, like a diary kind of thing?
No, more like scientist lab notes.
Not for the world to see yet.
Right. Or ever.
Or ever, yeah. Sometimes.
Yeah, you don't really find anything on the plane of dreams. You find a few things about dream creatures attempting to come to the prime material plane, and you found something that I believe you knew before. On the summer solstice, the fabric between the planes of the plane of dreams and the prime material plane, they become really, really thin. And a lot of dream creatures try to escape through it. Most of the lower level ones just fade and die instantly as they come into the prime material plane. The stronger ones can survive a few minutes on their own, but what they can do and what they do oftentimes is they possess creatures, and through possessing creatures, they can stay on the prime material plane indefinitely. knowing this, give me an intelligence check.
Here we go. Funny. 2-0.
Dang! That's what you needed.
Hey.
Knowing that, and knowing that Destrian is a dream creature, he was a very, very powerful entity's dream, come to semi-life. You know that it is about 5 days till the summer solstice, and Destrian has been hatching some sort of plans. You imagine that it is going to be probably some way to come to life, some way to become fully real,
Okay, Pinocchio.
without having to possess people.
Oh, so those people that he possessed, the thing he did in the college was possessing people.
Yes.
Ah.
Mass possessions.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. And that's what you learn there. About 30 minutes into your research, your crystal kind of lights up in your hand, and you hear Joe's voice come through, and he says, "Hey, it looks like your friends survived in the back, so I'm gonna go talk to them real quick.
Oh shit!
If
Can I
you need
join?
me, let me know." No voice comes back.
Oh, it's a one-way fucking device. Okay. Fucking awkward. At least no one heard.
I heard that.
All right. Anything else you want to research in here?
Probably the hierarchy of things in the plane of dreams. Like who's on top? Who's the guy in charge?
Sure. Roll another investigation check.
28.
All right.
The one thing I'm good at. Well, the few things I'm good at.
Yeah, let me
Your rolls later.
I'm
are
gonna
gonna
be
suck.
giving you a lot. Okay.
See, I'm trying to find who's in charge of the fucking place just so that I could find a way to just stop Destrian or ask for help somehow. Information at the very least.
Alright. So you find a few actual personal journals of Joe's about trips that he took to the plane of dreams. He didn't go there physically. He went there in a sort
Astral
of
projection.
adjusted astral projection into
Ah.
the plane of dreams. So it pretty much took him months and months of deep meditation to enter a dream state where he could exit his dream and float around in the plane of dreams. And he learned a good bit. There are a lot of powerful creatures that live in the plane of dreams. There is no hierarchy whatsoever. There are powerful creatures that all have their distinct territories, that other creatures don't really cross into. But as far as one creature ruling over the plane or ruling over most things on the plane, or even feeling entitled to most things on the plane, none of them do. They all keep to their own distinct places. So you learn about the cats of Ulthar, which is a
Good
race
thing I'm
of not cat people, but cats that live on the moon. They have a massive metropolis of a city, but they are extremely racist to anything that isn't a cat. They are very, very powerful, have many psionic abilities, and were written as one of the few things Joe fears from this plane of existence.
Yeah, I understand these guys. They said, yeah, it's time to befriend the cats. Fair enough.
There is an entity that he never met or saw, called the Dweller in Darkness. This is a creature that supposedly lives on the dark side of the moon.
Dweller of Darkness.
The Dweller in Darkness.
Oh, that's right. That's true.
He has a few cults on the material plane where they know him as the Crawling Chaos. But he is a very secretive creature. Joe believed him to be a dream of a powerful entity himself, that was slowly growing in power over the years. And this is, you have no idea when Joe wrote this down.
Joe doesn't date his shit? What the hell?
What's up?
Joe doesn't date his shit. What the hell? Bad form.
Joe hardly knows what year it is.
Fair enough.
There is a woman he calls Grandmother Mamu.
Did he also
She-
fuck her?
Let me actually. This is D&D. I'm gonna roll for it.
Oh god.
The answer is yes.
He did.
Ah.
He describes her as kind, but a bit stern, wise and gentle, but also harsh when it comes to dealing with stupid people.
Not him. Definitely not him. Well, maybe in bed.
One of the kinder, powerful entities on the plane of dreams. There is a man, a just full human man on the plane of dreams who has declared himself the king of dreamers. Pretty much he got so good at projecting himself into his dreams that his physical body died, but his dreams kept going. And he is living as a dream now.
I guess he's. Oh god damn! He just made a joke. He just made the same joke. I was gonna say. God.
He's living the dream.
Yes. Yes, that was the joke.
Indeed. He mentions a creature called the Nightmare Man, and something that he rules over called a Shadow Court, but there is very little written about those.
How are you supposed to not say his fucking name? I feel up here.
And there is Voldrithas, the Sleepless, which is a dragon that has mastered dream magic and lives in the plane of dreams.
Boy, do I know someone who's
Working towards her own plans. Ancient dragon.
Well, out of character, do you think Maxwell could take her on?
Not a chance.
Ah, shit.
Not a chance in hell, not yet.
Yeah. Very important
I
part.
think maybe at level 20, he and a party might be able to.
Alright, fair enough. Guess I am gonna need to pay closer to the grandma. Well, later. Anything else? Wolf?
Hello?
Hello.
There we go. Yeah, those are the powerful creatures and the hierarchy, that you learn about.
More like factions, really. Right?
Yeah.
Important information.
Mm-hmm. Make an intelligence check now that you know all this.
That is 16. I was about to say 20, then I remember it was an intelligence check.
16?
Yeah.
Okay. Nothing more. So, what else do you want to research? That all took you a few hours.
Yeah, fair enough. Let's see. Does Joe know anything? Well, does Joe's notes know anything about uh, the dream creatures coming to the plane of existence, like the big kind of thing, the ritual stuff?
Right. Through his notes, roll an investigation check. Now that you have his like actual notebook.
Come on, 25.
Love it. Yeah, you do find not really intelligible notes, mostly just kind of scribblings and thoughts that he's had. Kind of just him thinking about how a creature would become real.
Oh,
How
it's a
a
thought
dream
experiment.
creature probably could bend magic to become a actual living creature with a soul. And between all of his scrawlings, he comes to the conclusion that to do so, one would either have to drastically bend to the point where it couldn't be bended back, or just entirely break something that is unbreakable. They would have to break a concept, a universal truth of what the difference is between life and everything else.
You mean like
And-
how? What was it? You mean like how? Like what makes a difference between a human and like an animal kind of stuff?
No, what makes the difference between a human and a rock kind of thing?
Oh, soul kind of stuff. Soul.
Yeah. Like soul, but also the pure concept of living and not being alive seems kind of basic at first, but it is a universal truth. It's not something that can be easily gone around. uh and he believes it's either impossible or it would be an incredibly complex ritual that would take thousands of years to research.
And that's time Destrian had. Okay, so I guess the possession is what he actually did to just to break that to break the concept of being alive. Let's say by just wiping their mind
Well,
to stuff.
any dream creature that's powerful enough can possess a living creature and pretty much live through them in any other plane. But
Yeah, but
for
Destrian did something much uh controlling.
Mhm.
It's much more like a possession in the sense of the word.
Yeah, well, he has them all possessed in the plane of dreams.
Oh,
Yeah,
in the plane of
that's
dreams.
that's not news to you. You knew that he transported the college to somewhere else, and now you know where he comes from, where he is. So just kind of logic that he transported the college to the plane of dreams, and that's where he
Yeah.
possessed everyone.
Yeah, so I guess I could do now. Break the possession. Somehow break the what's it called? The ritual.
What's
That I could somehow break the possession of Destrium between and the college students to break the ritual.
Absolutely. Do you want to research that?
Um, is there-
Oh.
okay.
Or are you just saying you have
Yeah.
a plan now?
That's one of the things I thought of. But I'd like to find
Alright.
some other ways, kind of stuff. Like maybe there's other leads.
Okay. So researching like possession? Or
Uh,
what specifically?
Let's see. So I know about the possession thing. That's a probable plan. I'd like something else first. Try to find out what I could dig up first before I keep going, kind of stuff. So help me out here.
Help you out here? I need you to tell me what you're looking for to help you out. This is a 30-story spiraling library. Tell me what you're looking for.
I'm asking the other members.
Oh. Yeah, everybody else. Help him out. This isn't metagaming to ask what he should research.
I'll be honest, I got no idea.
Trin?
Possession.
How to get the hell out of there. That's what I want you to research.
I could. That's a good point, actually.
Anti-ritual magic.
If I wonder what would happen if I somehow transport the college back into the material plane of existence. I'd like to learn about transportation magic and how possession works in conjunction with it. There you go. That might be what I need to do.
Transportation magic?
Yeah, transportation magic and how possession and relates to it. Like, is it wonky? Is it fine? Does it work properly? Kind of stuff.
Like,
Oh, you meant? Oh, you're asking. So Destrian transported the college to the dream realm. I want to know if doing the opposite that changes things somehow. Is it going to be harder, easier? I'm here typing. That's probably a good thing. Why didn't I do this before? Why didn't we do this before we charged into his fucking front door? It's yeah. Like I said, look, this is a very good question. Why didn't we actually try to find out about Destrian before we just charged in?
Some of us do know things about Destrian, but some of us haven't been able to speak because we've been in a different dimension.
I thought you were going to say the NDA. Do demons have an NDA clause somehow?
Depends on the contract.
Fair enough.
Okay, so you're looking up transportation magic.
Yeah.
Sorry?
The kind of Destrian
Okay.
what was it? Inter something.
Interplanar?
Yeah.
Alright, roll an investigation check.
28.
28. Okay. You see, you go through a few different sections. There is a lot about interplanar travel. And you kind of have to wean through a lot of information. But eventually you find another journal of Joe's, written by him, um, about the theory and practice of planar travel. Um, a lot of his writings describe average planar travel, like the plane shift spell, that most mortals use, as well as shifting throughout planes by devils or demons or even some gods, as brutal and um and just lacking in his own writings intelligence. Basically, most plane shift spells that he's kind of seen open portals through brute force, while he feels that he's created a much more elegant and efficient way to travel throughout the plains. And even sorry.
Does he somehow have the fucking school for it somehow? Cough, cough.
Oh, the School of Magic?
Yeah, no. Does he somehow have a copy of it somewhere? Cough, cough. I want to learn it.
Oh. Not in this journal, but with a
Damn it.
28,
I can easily find it.
you do find it, and it is a tome about 800 pages long, describing the setup, completion, and follow through of the ritual.
Well, he did say to feel free to help myself, so I'm not. I'm not gonna say no.
Okay.
Of course, I've been writing this stuff onto something. My own notes, just in case I do get, if I somehow get smitten by a security system or something, and fucking die.
Wait, so you are or aren't taking it? Sorry.
I'm taking it, but the notes that I've been written for the entire while, I have been writing it onto probably a book somewhere,
Gotcha.
just in case I get fucking killed.
Okay. Sounds good. Yeah, so you have his theories about planar travel, and through looking through some of these things, you understand that there is a actually pretty elegant science behind traveling throughout the planes. And you think you know how Destrian transported an entire college to the plane of dreams. It took a massive amount of power, something that could have only come about through it would have taken a massive power surge.
Or just a really long time to charge something.
No.
No, not even that.
It would have taken a instantaneous surge of power that all came together at once.
Okay.
Yeah. Yep, that's what you learn about it. Pretty vague, but That's
Yeah,
what you get.
Yeah, so I also have Joe's notes on interplane. I can
Yes.
probably somehow use in the future.
Hmm.
Probably copy into my spell book too.
Hmm. Uh, I will say at this point, uh, you have no idea how long you've been here, but your crystal lights up again, and you hear Joe's voice coming through, and he says, "Incoming, move to your left."
I'm following
And
his instructions.
you sidestep as he says that, and immediately a rift in space opens up right where you were standing, and Joe walks through, head down, both of his hands holding something that he's just kind of staring at. Uh, and he holds one finger up at you, like, hold on. Uh, and you see in his hands he has what looks like a hologram, some sort of like illusion, that's semi-translucent, that he's just kind of holding in his hand, and every now and then he'll swipe a finger across it, and the illusion will move and shift. Um, you see right now there is a very scantily dressed centaur woman, um, that makes up the majority of the illusion. You see he swipes right on it.
Is that fucking Tinder?
And the next illusion is a very, very massive looking minotaur. Absolutely no clothes, just huge everything all out in the open. Swipes right on it.
This is Tinder.
He
This is
looks up
Tinder.
at you and he goes, "Okay, so sorry, I got a little distracted. Your friends went, where did they go? They went to the plane of dreams, and
Oh,
they're going to fight the guy, the dude. You know the dude?
yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, right now?
Yeah, right now.
Of
You
course.
want to go? Or you want to chill here?
Worst comes to worst, I can just kill everyone in college. Just stop pedestrian.
So,
Fuck it, let's go. I need to tell them stuff.
all right. You see, he circles his hand through the air, and a circle of crystalline liquid appears on the ground behind you. Um. Uh. he concentrates on it for just a half a second, and you see it shifts color. And he shoves you backwards, and you stumble and fall into the portal. You land flat on your back, staring straight up at Grong, Besmos, who is a dinosaur right now, and a massive Goliath, who looks to be holding some sort of really, really ornately carved staff made of metal. Looks a lot like Joe's. And you are absolutely surrounded by an army, a massive number of fiends, undead, monstrosities, beasts of all kinds. Rest of the party, Trin,
Yeah.
Royce, is still here.
I'm here, baby.
Musa,
Yeah.
Royce. Someone ping Royce.
I just messaged him.
Is
He said
somebody in need of
he
my
is using the
services?
bathroom.
Is somebody in need of my
Gotcha.
services? Don't worry, I've got this. I've got this, boys.
No, don't. Hey, Trent, don't. Don't.
No.
I'm not kidding.
Alright.
Oh no.
It's payback. It's payback.
How is it payback when you do that to people anyway? You did that to me before.
Yeah, but it's payback specifically for what he did. So it's fine.
Yo, I don't think Brawlsy's gonna live next past session.
I mean,
We're all allowed to think stupid stuff all the time. It's fine. Don't worry about it.
it's stupid's what you call it. Well,
I'm gonna drink my coffee and just sit back.
I'm a drink my Crown Royal and just sit
Well,
back.
my coffee has some airline whiskey in it, so
don't worry. I will drink my ice cream. It's okay.
dude, I love eating soda.
Wait.
Yeah, just you freeze it and you eat it as a chunk. You know.
Don't you ever just eat the air?
Oh yeah, all the time.
In Florida, you drink it.
Yeah, we're weird like that.
No comment.
It's because we're right.
No comment.
I'm pretty sure there's more water in Florida air than there is in the ocean.
It's hot.
Wolf, you can't tell us otherwise, Wolf.
Literally.
Mustard.
Well, we are waiting for him for combat, so I guess the rest of you can roll initiative.
Alright.
That works. Big money.
Oh my god, what the fuck? I got 25!
That is not big money. That is not big money at all.
Oh, that is not big money. That's a 3.
Hey,
Boy.
you got a 4.
I think somebody's been taking up all the good rolls.
I wonder who.
Nope, I disagree. I got a 20. I disagree.
Why the
Uh,
numbers?
So-
Don't explain. Don't explain. Let him worry.
Look, Musa never rolls well. I need this.
I'm just gonna say my plan now is just to cast Wall of Force to separate us from them, and we just fucking run. We can definitely outrun an army easily, right?
Well, actually,
You are in
Yeah.
the middle of an army.
We
You're
are in
not
the
at
middle of an
front
army.
it.
I definitely have a way for a speedy retreat.
Oh yeah? Please do enlighten me.
The hole.
We can just leave. Watch, we're gonna go back to Pennywood. Me and you are gonna die, Hunter.
Oh, that's where that. Oh, I'm just
Yeah.
gonna cast Great Invisibility on myself. Toodles.
Oh, you don't want to join me going through the well of
You
many
want to join
worlds?
us on an adventure again? We're doing this again.
No. Don't
You
you die at some
go
point?
through the well of many worlds.
Round 2,
Don't you-
let's go.
Don't you die at some point after after gaining so many exhaustion levels?
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, the exhaustion level is because we were getting mentally pelted by
Yeah, but
sandstorms.
he's asking, we die at 6. We're at 3 right now.
Yeah.
If you go back to Pandemonium, you're gonna have to figure something out.
We will be dead if we don't do something.
Yeah, okay, so I think we're kind of almost in a corner, well, actually, we're in a circle right now.
We're in a circle, there's no corners.
You are Piper Perry on the couch.
Look, hear me out. I can just fly away.
Oh, that's what her name was.
I don't want to be on this black leather couch. Get me out of here.
Look, I can just fly for freedom. It's okay. I'll live. Don't worry, guys.
Listen, I'm not in that same boat. I mean, I could cast like 4 walls around.
You know what? Grow wings, inferior race that doesn't have wings. Learn how to fly.
I know how to fly.
see, he-
Get fucked.
Can Besnos turn into a pterodactyl and carry me
Yes.
away?
And, but
No.
You can.
that's the question.
No. No, I cannot.
Will you guys survive by the
can't.
time it's your turn? Is the question.
What do you mean? What do I mean? I can't. I can't turn it into a flying creature yet.
Oh,
What do you not understand about? I cannot.
You're not
turn
a great
into
wizard. You're not a great druid, are you? Well,
But why?
Oh yes, because that will make him able to turn into a flying creature.
Yeah, being a great druid. Yeah.
yes.
You know, I can turn into a flying animal sooner.
So
than
my
all
only
other
option to
druids.
get out of here is by going through the Well of Many Worlds.
Or you can, climb on my back and we can go through them.
You can try to charge.
Oh
to the
boy,
back.
okay. If this doesn't work, I'm laying it on your back and I'm jumping through.
What happens if he waste the well on his back? What happens then? What happens?
Can you
Well,
cast
it's not like
enlarge in the-
it's not like he's gonna be going through it. It's just gonna be under him.
Yeah, but you're making a portal as part of his back.
question?
Yes, but then but the thing is, when I go through the other world, I'll just pick it back up and it'll disappear
It'll
from him.
just be gone.
I have a question. Can you cast enlarge on the well?
Unknown.
Read the description of enlarge.
Oh,
I
probably
don't remember.
The well is already 6 feet in diameter.
Yeah, I can almost fit my.
2 inches, but 6 feet wide.
No, you
he's
don't
only picking up the
understand.
weird parts. He's only picking up. It's selective hearing.
No, you don't understand what I said. Almost fit. It's bigger than that.
Nah, come on. Listen, everyone knows you have to make jokes about your dick being small.
Hey,
Come
DM,
on.
don't worry about it. It's fine.
Don't worry about it. You're not dying.
Maybe. We don't know yet. Currently unsure at this time. We'll send you a letter and we'll figure it out.
Oh boy, we need some good rolls to get out of this mess.
You need good rolls.
Well, I guess go back home, go back. There's no place like home. There's no place like home. There's no place like home.
Oh god, the things that just
Oh.
happened.
I was about to go get food.
Oh.
If you,
Oh.
I
not-
ate a whole
Horrors,
apple and an
the
orange while that was
absolute
going
war
on.
crime atrocities that
I'm-
just happened
I'm
in
not
the
kidding.
apartment.
I almost shoved an ice cube up my ass. Oh my god, that hurt.
Well,
Get a bidet. Get
Oh.
a bidet.
The
Dude,
bidet.
Honestly, not a bad idea for you.
I caused
Especially if you
sparks.
keep on eating spicy stuff.
No, it
or
wasn't
things
spicy
that-
food, it was
Well,
yogurt.
I meant, or just things that
Anything
are
that's
burnt.
spicy coming out.
No, man, it wasn't
Yeah.
even
Dairy?
spicy
Well,
food.
Spicy-ish. Spicy.
Spicy has
reactant.
never caused bowel problems for me.
No, it wasn't spicy food. I was fucking so I had just eaten my last protein bar as my snack, and then my stomach started gurgling after the cup of coffee, and I was like, "Oh fuck!" And so I ran in. I caused my little fucking smelly fucking thing. I don't know what the fuck there for refresher to fucking spark. So I had to unplug that because it'd been plugged in too long, and oh man, god damn, it's bad in there. I had to open the fucking bedroom window, praying.
Did you crack the porcelain?
No, not yet. I've done that on the toilet before, though. I did that at my parents' house twice.
All right.
What did I
Grong,
miss?
could you roll initiative?
Oh, well, that explains what's going on.
So
Tren, what did you do?
you all teleported,
Oh, fuck.
slammed into this creature. No,
God.
this is what you knew already.
No, I got a 9.
Oh, gotcha. You teleported, slammed into this massive creature. and half a second later, you see Hizzy appear midair and fall on his back in the dust.
I have a flying broom. I wouldn't fall.
Can you stick your flying broom under you fast enough to not fall?
I could at least not make it look embarrassing. I'll at least try for that.
Dex check.
Roll a dex check.
That's a 17. I am
17?
wasting my good rolls.
You know what? It doesn't look awful. You do scrape off the ground, but just barely as you hover back up. All right. And then you see the army all charge towards the center of you. You roll initiative. They roll initiative. Let's get started, shall we?
All right, who wants me to Well of Many Worlds us out of here?
Got it.
Well,
mean-
you can't do that. Yeah, we gotta wait for your turn.
So, at the top of the initiative order, Hizzy the Wizzy, surprising everybody.
I have a +7. I have a +7.
Oh, dang.
Yeah.
Alert feat.
Sorry?
Alert feat.
Oh, there it is.
Yeah.
All right, so what you want to do? Oh, boy.
That just fucking distracted me.
Help! I'm still learning. I'm legit sitting on an ice pack right now.
Very important question. Which direction are we gonna run?
Yes.
So, yeah, taking in your surroundings, you're surrounded.
I know, but I still need to ask which direction should we run to? No one?
I got none for recommendation.
To the
Uh,
right, because right is right. Let's go.
I'm gonna look at this. Well, I'm gonna look at the surrounding area that's not filled with fucking people, if there are any.
Okay, the surrounding area is filled with people. So, you see the closest monsters to you.
No, not the monsters. I meant like the air. Like, which direction do I go for the dark side of the moon?
You are on the dark side of the moon.
I am on the dark side of the moon.
Yes.
And any shiny, any glowing thing far out into the distance kind of stuff.
Nothing.
God damn.
It is barren, dark, black landscape for as far as you can see. You are deep, deep, deep into the middle part of the dark side of the moon.
1,000 feet. I could change that for a locate person and then try to go for college level, but that's after this fight. So I guess that what I should do is to, at the very least, split the army. Is how big is the army? Do I know? Can I tell?
If you fly slightly upwards, you can tell.
I have the spell I'm planning to cast that has, so I will. Let me check the movement speed of the broom. Yeah, we're flying. Let's see, 50 feet.
Okay, so are you going 50 feet up?
Not 50. I'm just gonna go up until I can see what I'm supposed to. Until I
Alright.
can see the end.
You float about 20 feet up, and you barely see the end in just about any direction, as there are thousands upon thousands upon thousands of monsters here. Not all of them are massive, not all of them are extremely scary looking. Some are humanoid looking, some look like zombies or skeletons, but there are thousands.
Reading the description, the farm is not sure if it's made of 10 foot by 10 foot panels. That's just 100.
That's 100 square feet.
100 square feet. Yes, thank you. That's not enough, I assume.
It's enough for a very, very small chunk.
No, no. I got this. I got this. I am going to cast Wall of Force in a, let's see, hemisphere. No, a sphere with a radius of up to 10 feet. There you go. Pointed down. Actually, I'm gonna go back down. I'm gonna back down, get inside the dome,
Okay.
and then cast Wall of Force. And then I'm gonna cast that. So, what's it again? Cast it. Spherical dome, 10 feet wide, and I'm gonna push everything out that's an enemy.
Okay. Right now, Besmos is a large dinosaur. Or you're
That-
huge, right?
I believe I turned into an Allosaurus, if I remember correctly. No, Ankylosaurus. Huge.
Ankylosaurus,
Huge,
you're the one with the
huge.
hammer.
So he is huge. He takes up a 15 by 15 foot area.
Vesmos, I'm sorry, but you guys want to see someone die?
You can always
Yes.
prepare an action.
I could just cast fucking invisibility.
I mean, that's my plan. I'm just going away.
Well, you guys deal with this. Goodbye. I'm gonna cast greater invisibility on myself and just run away. Where is it?
Coward!
You're running away?
Well, 2.
So you have 10 feet left on your broom.
Oh, right. That's a good point. I'm gonna do that next turn then.
Okay, so you greater invisibility, so no one can see you at least.
Yeah,
Okay. And
Uh,
are you
probably-
just gonna
10 feet up, just so that no one can see me.
gotcha,
Just so that no one can hit me. Stray bullets, all that stuff.
Alright. Besmos in dinosaur form, you see Hizzy the Wizzy kind of assess his surroundings and disappear, waving at you as he flies upwards. I guess the rest of you see it too, but yeah. Musa, you see nothing. You are enclosed in armor,
Let me out.
right down near the butt crack of Grong,
Oh,
because that's where he positioned the armor to have you.
If he doesn't let me out, I'm stabbing him.
You're surrounded by armor.
and butt crack. Apparently.
If you want to try to stab through the armor, that's one thing, but
I can
Or you
morph
stab
that
through-
freaking
or you
bottle.
can stab through the butt crack.
all right. It is these people's turn. You see rising up out of the army, floating up into the air. There are 6 swirling tornadoes of blue energy that have these weird kind of claw-like tendrils kind of writhing out of the main torso form of them, with a massive glowing blue sphere of energy up at the top like a head. You have no idea. But they rise up out of the army, and you see them kind of swell in brightness, as you can't hear them, but it seems like they're taking some sort of command effort to this army.
You know, typically, if you kill the generals, the army should disperse. That's how it works. Like, I don't know if that's how it works this way, but you know.
In doing so, you see a few long, kind of almost like centipede dragonoid creatures without wings, so like scaled blue and kind of turquoise on their bellies, but 8, 12, 16 legs on them, start scrambling forward through the army. None of them are close enough to you to attack yet. Musa, you're up.
What can I even do? I'm stuck.
You are stuck.
Fucking Garong shoved me back here. Now
If
I can't
he
help.
willingly wants out, I will let him out.
I want
Okay.
out.
Sounds good. You feel the armor open up just enough to kind of squeeze you out, and it covers itself back up as you fall out of it.
Before I do this, I'm gonna pray to anyone if I need it. If there's a time for a good roll, it's now. I'm going to stealth. I don't want to die. No! That's not good enough.
Okay. So, in the middle of a massive army that are all beginning to charge inwards at your group, you
Getting
see
killed
this
back.
tiny fairy dart around looking for some sort of cover from everybody all around, and you just can't find anything. You
No,
make
it's-
yourself as small as possible, but you get the feeling a lot of people still see you.
It's okay, I'm getting in Killaback's armor. His won't
His
trap
armor
me
doesn't
as
have
well.
openings for you.
No! I have nothing I can do. I'm shooting a blow dart into the crowd.
Hey, I got somewhere where you can hide in. If you want it. I'll open my map. You can hide in there. How's that sound?
No.
I don't know if you got a choice at this point.
Provides total cover.
It does.
No.
Hey,
I'm
here. If you don't want to go in the mouth, I've got another hole for you.
on it into the crowd. That's the plan.
All right. So, next.
And fuck.
Yeah, that absolutely misses literally everything in this crowd.
Like, I'm exhausted, understandably.
It bounces off like 3 creatures before it flies off into the distance. All right. End of your turn. You feel the ground rumble a little bit, and about 15-20 feet outside of your group, you see on either side 2 massive mounds of earth just explode outwards as you see 2 large gray skinned faces, but it doesn't look like they really have skin or flesh. It's just hard material. As some of you would probably recognize, I'm not going to make you roll for each of these monsters, but these are bullets that have dug their way out of the moon, and they are going to take some leaps at you guys. So the first one is going to leap at the dinosaur.
He's fucked.
Tren, you need to make a strength or dexterity saving throw.
Let me get out the Ankylosaurus and see which one they're better at. I think I know the answer to that question.
I would
now.
really hope.
I'm pretty sure it's strength.
Yeah, it's strength. I just wanted to make sure. Just had to make sure, you know.
Well, you also need to know how much bonuses you get.
Yeah. So strength saving throw, you said?
Yeah.
Okay. 17, 18, 19, 20, 21.
21 succeeds. You still take 7 points of bludgeoning damage
Mm,
and 7 points of slashing.
okay. 1, 2,
All right.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2. There we go.
The other bullet is going to jump at Grong.
No, I'd rather you not.
I would like to politely ask him not to.
Go.
Yeah, so I need you to make either a strength or dexterity saving throw.
So that's a
I have a
1 or a
feeling-
0?
Yeah.
Well, wasn't a 1.
Man, you're strong.
I mean, it was a natural one.
Yeah. So that's a 2.
Okay, so you take
How my rolls?
14 points of bludgeoning damage
Only bludgeoning, good dear.
and 14 points of slashing damage.
Oh, fuck
As you are knocked prone, as this thing jumps on you and bites down, clamping into your torso.
you. Okay.
Next up in the initiative, you see a few demons entering the mix. They are still a ways off in the ranks. I did determine how far each of these creatures would be starting from your party before I rolled initiative. So this is actually going kind of lucky for you guys. They spend their movement and actions to dash up, and they are about 20 feet away from your group. You see these large women. They look like women, but they have 4 arms, each holding a scimitar. And they have, where their torso ends, just a long snake-like slithering body behind them. These are Meriliths. You see, this one's close to you. You see a skeletal creature rise up from the crowd about 15 feet away from you all. It looks a little bit like Beholder, except it's absolutely skeletal. It has a glowing red ball of energy where the eye socket of the Beholder would be, and floating around its head are about a dozen red orbs. And as it floats up, it gazes at all of you, and it is going to shoot 3 rays. Let's see. The first ray, it will shoot at, let's say, the dinosaur.
Like fucking hell it is.
I need you to make a dexterity saving throw.
Oh yeah, I'm great at these. It's a dinosaur. That's a 9.
9. You are hit by this kind of deep, greenish, almost gray ray that slams into your body, and immediately all of your muscles start locking up as you see down at the base of you, different portions of your body are beginning to turn to stone. You are restrained. And you'll be making saving throws on your turns. Sweet. The next ray will go towards the Goliath.
Nice.
I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
Great.
I like-
Time to roll 2 of them. Let's
I like-
go disadvantage. Let's go disadvantage. 10.
It's actually not.
Woo!
Really odd.
What's up?
You got a 10.
10 fails.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
are paralyzed.
I knew it. Fuck. There it goes.
Uh,
I'm dead.
As a yellow ray slams into you and all of your muscles lock up, you cannot move.
Oh
And
wait,
the
does
third-
that is that petrification?
This is paralyzing.
Okay, because being I was just trying to remember it because of my immunity to being petrified or stunned and stuff like that.
Right. Looking at your immunities.
Wait.
Yeah, you can be paralyzed. You cannot be petrified. Petrified turns you to stone. Paralyzed just stops you from moving or
Okay.
taking actions.
So was I petrified then?
You are becoming petrified. Right now, you're
Yeah,
restrained. You're in the early stages of it.
I have immunity to that.
Oh, you do?
To petrification, yeah.
Okay. Then nothing happens to you. My bad. Never mind. The magic just washes off you.
Okay.
Musa, the third eye ray is coming at you. Let's see
No.
what this is.
No.
I hope you have immunity too.
This is going to be a wisdom saving throw. This is going to be really, really bad, actually.
Oh my god.
Is that right? Enfeeblement?
I'm at
I
disadvantage.
think that is right. Enfeeblement.
Our
Oh, wait,
wisdom
I don't have to
saving
roll
throws
this,
what
man.
got
Four.
us to our exhaustion
My
level.
first roll was a 4. It does not matter. No,
Roll again. I want to see if you crit failed, just because.
Because it
I
would be
didn't.
really.
Screw you.
Okay.
I'm
All
not-
right. You are charmed for an hour.
What? No.
We should not have done this with our
Or
exhaustion
until
levels.
this creature harms you.
Dear God.
Yeah, this is TPK.
That's the end of his turn. And then you hear a massive howl of anger and rage. And you feel the moon kind of shake beneath you with each of these steps. As you see about 100 feet away, a Greastro demon is charging up towards you.
Oh, you think it's
only... Sorry?
No. He said darkness god. It's not darkness god. That's his lackey.
It wait. You know what? I'm gonna give that one to you, Royce.
Okay.
Because
Thank
I
you.
can't remember either.
All right, I appreciate it because that means I have a plan.
And you kind of probably need it for this situation.
Okay.
The Greastro gets within about 20 feet of your group. Grong, the Anvil, King of the Ocean, Fire Bleeder, what would you like to do?
So, boys, I can say so. Moose's fine. I can't help him at all with what I have planned. Because it'll fuck him either way. Either way, he's gonna end up in his Fey Plains. I can save Hizzy, Besmos, or Killback, but I can only save one of you because I'm getting the fuck out of here myself. So, I'm gonna be honest.
You'll roll a d3 and
You
give
know-
everyone a number.
I can, yeah, that's fair.
That's the
I'll
fairest
just
way
do
to
it
do
from
this.
top to bottom. All right.
Well, it's the fairest
You know
way to do
what?
it.
Fuck it. Yep.
Oh dear God.
Will you survive? Who knows?
Alright.
Wheel of
I just
Fortune.
want.
Okay. That tells me.
Besmo!
I cast banishment on Killaback and myself using my 5th level banishment,
Let's go!
and I do not resist. We're fucking out of here. Sorry, boys. I had no other option. I can't banish all of you. Actually,
I'm back home.
you know what, Wolf? I changed my mind on that. I'm gonna banish Killaback and Besmos in this case.
That's fair, 'cause if you die anyway, you'll just...
Not that, because I can cast banishment at lower levels on lower level on myself later on the next turn, and if they kill me, I don't care. So yeah, I'm casting banishment on Killaback and Besmos, and I'm that'll be my main action.
Do either of you resist?
I do not. I'm out of here.
I guess I won't.
Do you want to fight? I mean, if you want to fight, that's fine. I'll leave your ass here. You will be the only person dying here.
You can choose to fail a roll, right?
Yeah, you can.
Yeah, you can.
So
So this
So
is your
if-
choice, Trent.
So, wait, so are you or are you not resisting?
I won't resist.
I mean, you
Alright.
want to stay here, man. That's fine. I'll honor your last wishes and leave your ass here.
We'll make a small statue It'll be really small, but it's okay.
We're
Mhm.
going home, my little crocodile.
I will eat you.
And as I banish them, for my bonus action, I'm just checking something to make sure. Okay. One sec. Okay. Damn it! I thought it was up to 5th level. Fuck, that sucks. Because my secondary plan is falling to pieces. So yeah, after I banish them, I am going to taunt the demons and other creatures around me to get them as swarmed and packed in a small area as possible to make it so that the neither Killaback or Besmos get brought back here.
All right.
After a
Roll. Okay.
You know,
Uh,
if Cosmos actually does get what's it called?
Brought back, he's gonna get his wish. You
No, that means I can actually cast Wall of Force and have everyone be your name inside.
You can kill me and Musa because honestly, me and Musa will just respawn. It does.
roll an intimidation check.
Okay. Fuck you, dice.
And
That's a 13.
just so you know how this is going, I'm sure you already do. You need to maintain concentration
But I've
for
got
10
Warcaster.
rounds of combat,
Yes. But
which means you need to stay alive for 10 rounds of combat.
yes.
Okay.
But at this point, I'm doing what I can to help them. If they get sent back here, well, hey, I'm no longer responsible. I did what I could.
Sounds good. All right. End of your turn.
Yep. And that was a 13 to intimidate.
You see floating up into the air around you a creature that you are somewhat familiar with. You know them as sort of mercenary creatures who reside in Hades. It is a plane outside of the Hells and outside of the Abyss. It is more neutral than the two of those. One is lawful, one's chaotic. And these creatures fight for money, for souls, for whatever purpose they have.
Did you
They
just say-
fight for the demon armies, they fight for the devil armies. Just whoever pays them what they want more.
Did you just say money?
Money?
Because I have something that you have described as priceless.
You do have that. Anyway, they fly up into the air. And seeing the devil now taunting them, they all dash downwards at you. None of them get within range of you with their pure movement, so they have to dash, but they are now surrounding you, Grong. You
Bring
have
it.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 of these creatures around you and one above you.
I am the king of devils at this point. Bring it on.
Wait, so Besmus is gone, right?
As long as I'm alive.
That means I can actually cast Wall of Force,
Yeah.
which has a time limit of 10 minutes, which is also how long banishment should last.
Yep.
Banishment
Last
is
1 minute. Yeah.
Oh, 1 minute. Oh,
But feel free to hit me with whatever you want.
All right. Next up, you see a few more creatures rise above the crowd as they fly up. These are more towards the back. These are sort of humanoid-looking creatures wearing long, kind of cowled robes. But where their faces should be, it looks like y'all have played Skyrim, right?
Yes.
It looks like an egg sack from Skyrim.
Oh.
Ew.
They float up and begin barking orders in a language that I don't think any of you recognize. Do you? Any of you have deep speech?
No goblin.
Uh,
I have undercommon. Does that count?
Nope.
I have giant.
You're not there.
I'm not here.
Yeah. All right. Next up are a few of honestly my favorite monster in all of D&D.
be afraid.
3 gray renders start charging up through the crowd. Yeah. They start charging up. You see the moon is cracking beneath their footsteps. They're only large, but it looks like they have the weight behind them of the massive gorilla creature that you see in front of you. Yeah, they start charging forward. They can't get in range because you're surrounded by the Ultraloths. But they are now surrounding even closer. You see through the very small cracks between creatures that want to tear you limb from limb, Grong. You see, strangely enough, 6 ice devils kind of curiously poking their heads out of the ranks towards these newcomer victims.
Wait, aren't they one rank above me as far as the 9 levels
They
of hell?
1 rank below you.
Oh, well, good. They
Does that mean
probably
he can
won't-
actually pull rank?
No, not in this situation. They can listen to me. They know I'm
You
about
see
to get fucked.
these blue chitinous insectoid devils kind of all look at each other and draw these kind of forked spears off their back, made of this twisted, jagged ice. And they start closing in around you as well. Again, they cannot get in range to attack you because of the creatures between you.
Wait,
I think I'm
they're
just
from
gonna fly away.
Aren't they from Stygia?
They are.
That means they're one level above me because they're stronger than I am technically.
They are
from
not
the...
stronger than you are.
Oh, okay. They should be from the 5th level.
They are the highest ranking like average devils.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say they should be from the 5th level of hell.
They're from a few different levels. They're from the 5th, they're from the 8th. Yeah. Fun stuff.
Oh yeah, great times.
Yeah. Beautiful creatures. But technically you do outrank them because of the station that you were given.
So they're gonna kill me, report back to their boss, and hope they get a fucking upgrade here. God damn it.
I mean, from what you can tell, it looks like they found a new boss.
Yeah, I can tell that.
Yeah. Finally, the massive gorilla creature, the Udak, who has absolutely no care in the world for any of his allies because he is a demon, he's going to absolutely just slam his fist down through the air,
Fight him. Fight
totally
him.
bringing one of the Ultraloths down into you, but absolute just slamming down into you.
Fight him. Fight him. Let him kill everything fucking else.
What did you say?
I said kite him like a
Oh.
fucking boss.
Gotcha.
Let him kill like everything else.
Somehow I don't feel like that's gonna work out in my favor.
Don't worry, I have a plan. You'll see.
You don't! I know what your plan is. This is not a good plan.
No, you'll
So-
understand.
He rolls a crit against you
Naturally.
for his first attack.
Hey, Besmos, you were wanting to fight, right? You're about to get that.
It's a 24 for his second attack.
Oh, I'm about to get that?
24, yeah, that hits. That's 1 over my AC.
And that is a 23 for his last attack.
That hits my AC.
Gotcha. So first, with the crit, you take.
I'm gonna be honest, boys. I don't
35 points of bludgeoning damage.
I don't really care if you die now.
So I need you to make a con saving throw.
Okay, well,
DC is 17.
that's good because I got a 19. Thank you very much.
Alright, you maintain the spell.
Yeah. Wait, I have Warcaster, doesn't that?
Oh, then you get advantage.
Oh well, okay.
Well, you already passed.
Yeah.
The next, you take 15 points of bludgeoning damage. Make another con save.
I don't have Warcaster. And how many points of damage?
15.
That's a 4.
Besmos.
Advantage?
No, I don't have it. I was wrong. I do not have Warcaster. I took a different.
Besmos and Killaback, you return to the battlefield,
Hi, boys!
now surrounded by angry enemies.
Wait. You said I was surrounded though, right?
You are surrounded.
So that means that someone else, because I was standing right next to Besmos and Killaback, so that means
Right.
someone else is in their place. They cannot teleport back. They cannot teleport back if there's someone else standing in their spot. That is part of banishment. So as long as someone is standing, that's why I antagonize them all to come and surround me. As long as someone is standing in their spot, they cannot come back to this realm.
It says that on the spell.
Yeah, I'll grab it for you real quick. Just
Or how long? How
Yeah,
long does that?
I have to
last?
hold the spell for 1 minute.
Which you fail.
No, that it doesn't matter if I fail it. They can't come back.
If the spell ends before 1 minute has passed,
But
the target reappears in the space it left or in the nearest unoccupied
if
space.
the target
If
is native to a
space is
different plane,
occupied.
though, if the target is native to a different plane of existence, the one you're on, the target then it says. If the spell ends before 1 minute has passed, the target reappears in the space it left or in the nearest unoccupied space. If the space is
Yes.
occupied,
Yeah.
shit.
If
Never
it's
mind.
occupied, it goes to the nearest unoccupied space.
I
Where
tried,
is the
but
nearest unoccupied
y'all are
space?
fucked. You better get near me because I'm gonna have to open that portal to hell. We got no other options now.
Well, don't worry. Hopefully, me and Besmos get teleported together. I can just throw down. Well,
I got 21 HP. You gotta get to me.
I mean, I have that. I still have the hole.
Yeah, you can hope
Yeah,
that
who knows?
you can hope that portal opens to
Open
hell
a
without
random
me.
portal.
Yeah.
We'll say, Killback, when you went to a different plane of existence, the Beholder's ray lost power over you.
Oh, thank
so you're no
God.
longer paralyzed.
But,
But
now
the
need to
third
open that.
attack that you take,
Oh yeah, go ahead.
the creature actually lifts you up with one hand and bites down on you.
Oh nice. Okay. I've always
for-
liked to be a snack.
28 points of piercing damage.
Oh, he's gone.
He's down.
And how much extra? Go ahead. Keep going. Let's see.
And you are grappled and restrained in the Udak's mouth.
Good news. No, I'm not, because I'm dead.
Fatality.
So you're still grappled and restrained. You're just unconscious in its
Yeah.
mouth.
I am 7 points past my base HP.
Yep.
Or past my HP limit. So I think I have 3 more points until I'm dead outright. I believe.
No, you go half your HP in the
Yeah,
other
half
direction
your-
with
yeah.
one attack.
Okay, so that's 40 points of, or
and that
45 points
instant
of
kills you.
damage. Or 47 points of damage they have to do.
Yeah.
Don't worry, boys. They almost got that in one hit already.
The other Udak, who is a ways back, charges through the ranks, smashing all manners of creatures in its way as it charges up towards you. It does not quite get in range. It's about 15 feet outside this massive cluster of enemies and people about to die. Besmos,
Yeah, what's up?
you've returned. You are still a dinosaur.
I have returned.
You are back on the moon, now surrounded by devils and strange monstrosities. Um,
Oh.
yeah,
Here-
some
here.
fiends.
Okay. So is it my turn?
It is your turn.
Okay. I think this will. So this is I'd like to do a little bit of this. Just
You want to let it rip?
I just want to let it rip. Little bit of
Beyblade.
let it rip. Little bit of spinny. If you need to know my reach, actually, I would like to know my reach before. Let's see, 10 feet reach for my tail. So would I hit any of my teammates by doing the Beyblade?
Yes.
I
You would
would.
hit Killaback, and there is a good chance while you're like spinning around uncontrollably, you may hit someone else who is invisible.
Please don't. Don't do it. Don't do it.
Do it.
Well, where's the biggest motherfucker right next to me?
The massive 40-foot tall gorilla who
Yeah.
has Grong in his mouth.
Oh, here, I'll break his fucking kneecaps then with my tail. It'll be fine.
All right. roll
Ankle
to
breaker.
Take a
attack.
body of kneecaps, chucklehead.
Stick him on your kneecaps. Yep, that's it. Let's see. So 17 plus 7, does that hit?
That does hit.
All
Roll
right.
damage.
46 plus 4. Blah blah blah. Where is it? Where's the d6? Fucking out. There it is. Okay. 46 plus 4. 16.
16. Tell me something.
Yeah.
Actually, you know what? I'll just look it up on your character sheet.
Oh yeah, sure. Oh,
Um,
also it has to do a strength saving throw, or it gets knocked prone.
Okay.
It probably will succeed, but that's fine.
Almost. So your attacks do count as magical. Good to know.
Yeah.
Okay. So you do actually damage it. So how much damage was that?
16, I believe.
16. You hear a tiny little crack as you slam your tail into its kneecap. What was the save? Strength save?
Strength saving throw. Yeah,
That is a 19.
it succeeds. It's fine.
It looks down at you with Grong still half chewed up in its mouth, and roars. Full roars. Grong, you fall out of its mouth, and hit the ground, taking one failed save, or one failed death save.
Please
But
tell
you're
me
no
he
longer in
steps
its
on me.
mouth.
Oh, I was hoping. Just kill me, come on, man! Don't make me sit here.
Did you have another attack, Besmos? Or was that it?
I think that was it, but let me double check. It's been a while since.
So you did the little Dr. Knee bunk,
Yep. You gotta bash their kneecaps in,
and he is not a fan of Dr. Knee bunks.
Dr. Kneeballs? No, not a fan at all.
Nope.
Yeah, that's
Well, at least now we know that his reflex works.
Wait,
Anything
does
you
he
want to do
kick
with
me?
your bonus action?
Does he kick me with the knee bonk?
No,
Damn
he
it!
doesn't.
I'm gonna bite it. I can use my hungry jaws. I'm gonna see if I can get some HP out of this.
Okay.
So you can make a bite attack. Let me check if Ankylosaurus has a bite attack. It doesn't. Would I be able to use my
No.
normal?
Plus, I believe your Hungry Jaws is an action.
It's actually no. It says bonus action. Right
Oh,
here.
that's a bonus action?
It's a bonus action. Yeah,
That's like a lizard folk thing, right?
it is a lizard folk thing.
So you can't do that while wild shaped.
Okay, I won't do that then. Let me see if there's anything. Anything. Don't think there's anything I can do. Can you kind of give me the? Oh, where's Grong? You said he fell.
Grong fell about 5 feet in front of you,
Can I
out of
kinda,
this massive gorilla's mouth.
Okay, can I kind of like get over Grong? That way, I kind of act as sort of like a shield. in case-
Just hit me a few more times. I'll be fine. Damn it.
He's gonna.
Just kill
Yeah,
me,
you can do that.
I'm kind of. I'm gonna
you
walk on over.
motherfucker. I will
Alright, you
kill
walk
Desmos.
right over him. He's protecting you.
Exactly. I'm going to kill him for it.
Alright, Killaback, your turn.
Go back.
Okay.
Killaback?
All right.
Alright.
I'm just doing math. Math inside my head.
Oh God.
Trying to figure out what to do. Like,
That's-
okay.
Alright.
Like, specifically how long my wall of ice can be. I've done the math, 62.8 feet.
Mm-hmm.
So, and I can also form it up to a circle around us. So,
Man, it sure is a good fucking thing I'm flying, huh?
and it's up to 10 feet, so I could literally just do it so it's around me.
When I do my action, you might die. There's a chance.
All right, or I'm just you know what? I might just place down the wall of many worlds. And
Go,
hope
I'm
to
coming with
God.
I'm gonna come with you. Go.
Are you doing it just like right where you are, or are you going over to your other allies? Because you're about 10 feet away from Desmos, who is a huge dinosaur, standing over an unconscious Grong.
Okay, well, first off, I can't fly. Two of the other people are flying.
Whee!
Desmos can just become not a dinosaur, I feel.
What I'm saying is, will you walk over to where they are, or are you putting the hole down where you are right now?
I think it's better for my safety to put it down where I am, because trying to maneuver through, the waves of very angry beings is probably not the best for my health.
No,
Okay.
that's great. That's great for health.
I'm just trying to get out of here. And I might leave the portal
Please.
open for maybe like a minute. Maybe.
Please throw up in pandemonium again, please.
I'm gonna try. I'm going to pray to whatever gods are listening to let me go back home.
Roll a wisdom check.
Oh boy, we know how those ended up for me. Oh, and I'm exhausted.
No, just a straight wisdom. Don't
It
do
doesn't matter.
disadvantage.
He got a 3.
Okay.
No. Why is it always the wisdom check?
You send a frantic prayer out into the unknown, and you slap your Well of the Worlds down, right at your feet. Roll a d20 for me.
Oh
I'm going to freaking cry. I hate it. I hate it so much.
no!
I have a 3.
What is it? A 3?
Yeah.
To
No,
pandemonium!
I don't want to go back to Pandemonium.
Pandemonium! No! Get down there!
I don't want to go back.
Go! You can do it!
If it is, just leave me here to die.
Bye, Kilda.
You said you were jumping in with me.
I ain't. We know that.
Hunter, you got no reason not to go in. You got
Oh, Wolf, you're scaring me.
Well, I guess it's time for me to make my new character.
I'm so happy I don't have to.
The portal turns magenta as you jump through, and are instantly hit by a massive buffeting wind.
No! Fuck. Who else is going in there with him? None of y'all know what's going on. None of y'all know that thing leads to there.
All right, you know what? Okay, but listen, I might be able to actually do something this time because I can make a circle of ice to block off the winds.
Oh boy.
I hope y'all decide to go with him.
Why?
I
Why?
they decide to drag you in there.
Don't you fucking dare let me die.
I do want to say that that Musa said he was gonna come in.
Musa did say that. All right, Killaback, you. Is it an action to activate the well?
I have. Let me. Let me
You
just
can use
look
an
for it.
action to unfold and place the well on any solid. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. So you place it down, you jump through. Cool.
God,
Your
again.
wins. Do you have any
Again.
bonus actions you want to do?
All right.
As you
Okay.
end
Let
up
me
in a place
peruse.
worse than hell for your character.
Let me see. Let me just use a frost rune.
What's that do?
For 10 minutes, you gain a +2 bonus to all ability checks and saving throws that use strength or con. Wait, no, but you say you want wisdom checks for that shit.
Yeah,
Never mind.
this one.
You evoke this rune to enter a prophetic state for 1 minute or until you're shit. Fuck. I don't think I can do anything. So, oh boy. I think it's whenever my next turn comes up, make a freaking circle of ice and then go to sleep for an hour.
All right. So that's the end of your turn.
Yeah, I
You
can't
see-
do anything else.
You all see a massive army of these pasty white creatures with two eyes where eyes kind of should be, and then like 6 more traveling down in a line across the middle of its face. You see they have these weird kind of flapping gills. No real neck. The gills kind of make up the space between their head and shoulders. Long, skinny arms with extremely long curling fingers. And where their torso ends, it's just like 4 thick, pasty white tentacles. You see the vast majority of the monsters around you are these creatures. There look to be over 50 around you, and they all swarm in towards the group.
Do they go to the portal? Please tell me they go in.
No,
Let me-
please, I've
let me
already had
roll
enough to
see how
deal with.
many go into the portal.
Besmos,
Well, actually,
we
and
have
these
a
are-
new
oh,
game.
actually,
Start shoving
what?
them
These-
through the portal.
If I remember correctly, even though my character wouldn't know this, you said like dream creatures don't really like going outside of their realm.
That's correct.
Start shoving them
Unfortunately,
through.
among all these creatures, these are not dream creatures.
Yes.
They're just
No.
on the plane of dreams.
Good luck, buddy.
So you see 2 of these creatures. They actually stumble up and out of the portal like they tripped into the portal, not realizing it was there. They take a look around and don't quite see you yet because they're being buffeted by these extreme winds in this lightless place. But they are they're looking around now.
I wonder if it's just gonna be a better option to jump back through. But then again, it is probably
Alright.
possible for me to survive out here if I do that wall of ice.
Besmos, you get swarmed by about 8 of them that all just jump onto you. They're kind of like weird tentacles wrapping around you and hooking on.
Oh,
You.
let's
So does a 13 hit?
for my AC. No,
Yes.
no. It
Does a. Oh, that's a natural 1. That's a 9. There we go. That's a 23.
that hits. Yeah.
Uh, 24,
That hits.
19,
That hits.
another natural 1, and a natural 20. All right, so
Ouchie, ouchie.
what is that? 3 hits with 3 normal and 1 not 20,
Crit?
I believe.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you take 9 points of psychic damage.
Let me.
I'll just add these up, so don't do that yet. So 9 plus 19, that's 28. Plus another 19, that's 47. Oh, oops. That last one needs to be a crit. You take 88 points of psychic damage.
Okay, let's see. So
And you have disadvantage on wisdom saving throws until the end of their next turns.
let's see. You said 88 damage.
Yes.
Minus 88. So Besmos takes 20. I'm out of dinosaur form.
Gotcha. So you shrink back down into regular Besmos. All right, that's the end of their turn. They are in a absolute like World War Z zombie swarm around you. Like they're crawling up over the top of each other to try to get to you.
Oh, lovely.
Back to the top of the initiative. Izzy. Izzy.
That's
Izzy the Wizzy. Okay.
That's 100 feet of flying speed if I just run away for 10 minutes.
Yo, you should come into the portal with me and help me out.
No,
You
I'm
should
gonna
kill
go
me
meet.
first.
survive.
Please kill me first.
No, I'm gonna go fucking meet Joe's sugar mommy.
Good luck finding her.
Grandmother Mamu.
Yeah, she said she hates stupid people. I'm pretty sure I'm not stupid by stat standards, at least. So I'll take my chances with her.
So you're
Goodbye.
flying away from the party.
Yeah, they can survive.
Okay.
I trust them. I
Hey,
still.
Wolf, I just want to let you know I made a custom skill called Cry,
Sounds
and
good.
I rolled a 17.
Okay. You successfully cry, and the wind shoves it back up your face and to your eyes. Because that's the plane of existence you're on. Alright, Hizzy dashes 100 feet away, up into the air and away. Cool. Hizzy has left the battle.
Bye, y'all. Have fun. Don't get killed, or do if you want to.
At this point, you see a few Behirs scrambling up behind the crowds. Let's see. Musa, I need you to make 2 dexterity saving throws.
Both at disadvantage. Unfortunate. So that was a 15.
Okay.
Actually good. And that one is a 22. That's with disadvantage.
Okay. So you
Why
take
do you get the good rolls?
58 points of lightning damage
Ow, I'm almost dead.
as you are struck by 2 massive lightning bolts that you just narrowly dodge, but still taking a lot of damage from them. And it is your turn, Musa. What do you do?
Who do I know who shot the lightning bolt at me?
Yeah, you see the Behirs who are scrambling kind of on top of this mound of bodies that are these, like, these white tentacled creatures trying to get at Besmos, they shot lightning bolts out of their mouth at you.
Join me.
Fire breath. Right back at them. If I'm gonna die here regardless, then I'm going down like a hero and trying to save Besmo.
Okay. So that's a dex save from a lot of
That's a
these
really
creatures. So
high-
you gotta give me a second.
Yeah, go for it.
What's the save? What's the
24.
DC? 24?
How many can you get? I'm killing as much as I can before I go down.
It's literally not possible for the Behirs.
Yes.
It
Like to hear it.
is impossible for the Billets. It is possible for the Mariliths, so I'll roll for them. Fail. That's a good roll, but still a fail. The Undead Beholder. It is impossible for him. It is impossible for the Greastro. Oh wait, no, it is possible, so I'll roll for that. Still a fail. Hold on.
I just want you all to know that I'm planning my next character already.
I've already planned. My character's been set since like earlier yesterday.
Okay.
I'm just trying to survive. I'm fighting for my life.
Can Tailback have a grace period since they just joined?
No.
Can he have a what?
Grace period. Not
No.
fucking killed.
No, I
I
understand. I knew what I was getting
Can't
into.
believe
He
out
did.
of 20
He knew exactly what he was getting into.
Out of 20 realms, he rolled Pandemonium again. I
That's
can't get over
so
that.
I freaking hate
funny.
it.
You
I
have
hate
no
it. Could've gone
idea how much
anywhere.
I love that.
He
I
could've gone
I was
anywhere.
like, what if it is though? What if it is
Oh,
Pandemonium?
No, I remembered. We rolled a 3. I remember that's when he rolled last time. And I was
Yeah,
like,
I heard
imagine-
you go, oh no, before I even had the sheet up.
Yeah,
Can-
we did a 3 and like-
would you mind rolling the time it's gonna take for me to
Oh, dude, you're not living.
teleport back out?
Unless you get a 1, you have no chance.
Yeah, I'll roll. That's a D8 or a D10?
D8.
Oh, D.
D8.
It's 1 to 8 hours.
4.
You're dead.
Okay, well, listen. Because of my ice wall, I might be able to make it through.
Okay.
That's what I thought when I made the liquid wall around me. That didn't help.
Because perhaps I'll be able to get some rest in that
Fails.
wall.
Not in Pandemonium.
It is impossible for the scum to succeed, which are the white tentacled creatures.
Yeah.
So,
I'm cleansing the earth.
roll your damage. This is absolutely scorched earth. You are
Die.
wiping out.
Everything. Everything.
Your speed becomes 0. Holy crap.
Oh my
102.
god.
Burn. Burn.
Dear god.
Okay.
Burn.
You know what? I would have survived that.
You see 2 of the blue, like, spirit-looking generals were just caught in this blast radius as you blast this massive wave of fire downwards, and it rolls out into this massive radius, enveloping and turning to ash many of these creatures. The Behirs are alive. Barely. You instantly incinerate the bullets.
Oh. You know what? Musa tried to save his friend. He regrets nothing.
Yo, Musa could always hop through the portal.
No.
You see
Can't move.
the snake women, even being resistant to fire, still look very scorched and not looking good. The undead beholder is half incinerated. You see half of the glowing spheres that were floating around its head are just gone. And the skull is super scorched. Garistro.
How big is the
Garistro
armor
actually
that-
looks fine. This dude's a sack of hit points. All these mercenary ultraloths look real messed up, even being resistant to fire.
I should have done this from the start. My Grishers are a sack hit points. Oh my god. That's a
Mhm.
lot of health. I did less than a third.
Alright. You see the ice devils are unfazed.
That's fine.
The gray renders take an immense amount of damage and are looking very hurt. The Udak is looking so hurt. Like on death's door as he's scorched and still kind of patting off fires off his legs and stuff. And the entire swarm of these white tentacled creatures are just incinerated, turned to ash immediately. Instantly, all of them. Grong is a devil, so he's fine. Besmos is immune to fire, so he's fine. Killaback, you see out of the well is a massive fountain of fire shooting up through this plane. So strong that it even takes a few seconds for the wind of the plane to even blow it. It immediately incinerates the scum that were standing right next to the portal. And you are alone on the plane.
Perhaps it is safe to go back through now. I don't think I think I would rather risk it over there than in Pandemonium. to be honest.
Musa will then yell, "Remember me."
I won't remember you.
You yell, "Remember me," as
Freedom.
your eyes are just ever so slightly shutting. You can't move. You have zero energy to even move yourself. You're just kind of stuck in this half asleep state, floating in the air where you are.
Did
If I
that give
somehow
you
survive, I
3
can do it
levels of
again.
exhaustion?
I have 5.
Sorry? He has
Oh,
5.
yeah. 5. Yo, I'm gonna
Ah.
come in. I'm gonna save your ass.
All right. That is your turn, Musa.
Yep, I regret nothing.
The Mariliths, let's see, they can't reach you from where they are. They look up at you and spit some words of abyssal over at the undead beholder. And they all charge in towards Besmos.
Surprised the beholders actually follow orders.
Oh, come on.
I mean, they're
Don't worry,
undead.
Bezos. I'm coming.
Wait, you're what?
I'm gonna come back.
Oh,
Oh,
we love that. One of the Mariliths flees. The other two roll in.
Yeah, you better run.
I'm gonna cast Flush the Stone on him one day.
Look, just take what you can down. It's okay.
All
We're gonna go
right.
on fighting.
So, Besmos, you're going to Oh man, they have a lot of attacks. You are going to take 14 attacks.
I'm going to be.
So
good knowing
that's a 24 to hit,
That hits.
a 16 to hit,
That doesn't hit.
15 to hit,
Doesn't.
a 14 to hit,
Doesn't.
a 25 to hit,
Hits.
20 to hit,
Hits.
a 28 to hit,
Hits.
a 26 to hit,
Hits.
a 16 to hit,
Doesn't hit.
a 19 to hit,
Hits.
a 23 to hit,
Hits.
a 12 to hit,
Doesn't.
a 22 to hit.
Hits.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna add all this up for you.
I can almost guarantee it'll get me, but
It's okay. If I somehow survive my next turn, I will die doing another fire breath.
Oh,
I'm gonna cleanse the earth.
as we
Alright.
speak, I'm planning my next character.
so maybe I don't want to
okay.
jump back through then, huh?
You take
You got
67 points of slashing damage.
67 slashing.
Yep.
Okay. Wonderful.
All right. The undead beholder is going to actually roll to see if it wants to flee.
fucking should. Or I'll do it again.
It does not.
Damn.
It is going to. It's going to try to finish off Grong on the ground.
Oh, please do. I'll be back with a fucking vengeance after
No,
that.
it's okay. It's okay, Rogue. I can save you.
This motherfucker's gonna die.
It's a paralyzing ray.
Oh, fuck you. I'm paralyzed. Who would have thought?
You're paralyzed.
Well,
It's a charm ray.
I'm immune to charm.
I mean, you're immune to charm. It's really trying.
Should I roll?
7. What's the 7? A sleep ray.
I'm definitely sleeping deeply right now.
Yo, nap time.
Oh, that time.
If only that was me, maybe I'd get
Question:
rid of
Is
something.
that considered to be a long rest at some point?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm real
I wanna know
asleep now.
that.
We'll get to your death saves in a second. It is time for the Garistro. Let's see.
This has got to be the worst fucking mess up I've ever had.
You know what? The demon, seeing the devil lying on the ground, he is going to charge up to you. You want to be finished off anyway. So I am not afraid of making this as bloody as it would be. The Garistro charges up. It's going to bash you out of the way, Besmos.
Okay. How much damage is that?
That's a natural 1 to hit.
It hits itself.
A natural 20 to hit.
It's honor serving you boys.
I'm fighting for my life.
You take 30 points of damage.
Me or Besmos?
Hey.
Me or Besmos?
So, for
Besmos.
Hey guys, I have
So-
2 HP left.
so for everyone's next characters, can we please all have the prerequisite of fucking flying?
My next character came up. I already know what I'm doing.
I don't gotta worry. Gong's immortal. I just gotta get back from hell. I
No,
will keep
or
coming
that.
back.
Or another resurrection mechanic would be
And
nice.
for its last attack, the Garistro reaches down, with its massive hands, scoops up Grong's feet in one hand and dangles him. And as he dangles him, he grabs his arms in the other and absolutely tears him in half.
I do not resist.
You couldn't if you wanted to. And as he tears you in half, he just lets all the blood drain into his mouth.
I'll remember this.
Yeah. Yeah. Your armor incinerates, following you down to hell. This body doesn't turn to ash yet, but it will over the course of a few hours. And Grong is temporarily deceased.
I want you to know, when I come back from hell, I'm coming with an army. I don't care who gets in my way. Deathstream is mine.
All right. The Ultraloths see the tiny little creature that just incinerated most of the forces in this area, and you see them vanish. All of them.
Worship me.
They take like 2 steps backwards, and you see their forms just cease to exist.
I should have pulled a mic and told them I was their god. Damn.
Yes.
Imagine if I became a god of the dream plan. It'd be great. Worship.
The gray renders are looking rough.
Yeah.
These are the most animalistic of all of these. They're going to try to jump up to bat at you.
No, I am their alpha. God damn it.
So they're going to make some strength checks. That's a... No. Yes. Okay, so one of them jumps up and just gets within range. It's going to try to it's going to use its rend ability to, well, exactly what it sounds like, rend a limb off of you. So that is to attack a 15 to hit.
I just realized I shouldn't have taken that lightning damage. I have evasion. I'm an idiot. Oh wait, you said a 15?
Yeah, 15 to hit.
I have 16 armor. Musa lives.
Lucky boy.
Musa, I'm gonna burn them again. That's gonna be how I die.
The Ice Devils. They're going to roll. Seeing a devil just go return to hell and knowing what's coming for them, you see they erupt in flames and disappear.
Yeah, it's the right choice.
The Udak that you burned so terribly is going to try to grab you out of the air and eat you.
If it fails, it's getting a second round. I'll burn it from the inside. Bring it on.
That's a 29 to hit.
Oh, that definitely hits. That's 13 over my armor.
A 16 to hit.
Nope.
And
actually, yeah. Oh, yeah, 16 hits. It doesn't matter. I have 4 health. It doesn't matter.
That's a natural 1.
Nice.
Maybe the natural one saves you somehow.
No, it won't.
It swallows you whole.
Alright. So it didn't get its bite attack, but it is slamming you a couple times. So that's 21 points of bludgeoning damage.
Yeah, I'm at 0. There it is.
Did you, even with the reduced lightning?
How much would the reduced lightning? Well, how much would lightning have been
With-
0?
With
Like-
evasion, you would have taken nothing because you succeeded.
Oh yeah, then I'm still alive. Sick. I have a lot of health without counting that hitting me.
How much health you got now?
I have 62.
Oh damn!
Uh,
Maybe
well,
you're gonna
No, my
live.
mistake.
now you have 12 with
Awesome.
these 2 attacks.
You know what? Okay.
That's good enough.
It is Besmos, your turn. Besmos.
Just realized I was muted. Hi. So I'm at really low HP, but I'm gonna cast Stone Skin.
If you can
First off.
protect me, I can fire again.
So Stone Skin getting cast first off.
Is that an action?
Yes, it would be an action.
All right.
I believe. Let me double check. Just want to make sure. Stone Skin. Yes, that is an action. So, yep, there's that. Then I'm going to Wild Shape into an Allosaurus.
All right.
I would like to set myself on fire.
Roll a wisdom check.
Okay. That's a natural 1. I got a 6.
You set your teeth on fire.
That's fine.
An
Okay.
animal without a bite attack.
Allosaurus does have a bite attack.
Oh, gotcha. Okay, well, you still have fiery teeth.
Okay. And let's see, is there anything else that I can do? Could I use Hungry Jaws as a Allosaurus?
Nope. It is
Okay.
a lizard folk thing.
All right. Where is that motherfucker that tore Grong in half?
He is right in front of you. The
Wonderful.
Garistro.
The Garistro.
Massive minotaur
The
demon
Garistro.
kind of thing.
Okay. Yeah. Well, I can't attack him yet because of that. If I move, can I move anywhere that I won't be surrounded by like 50 people at once, or?
The ones that were like World War Z piling on top of you are ash right now.
Oh,
Yeah.
You're still
great.
surrounded by an army, but you are
right.
you're slightly less clustered.
Okay. That works then, I guess. Yeah, I guess that's my turn.
All right, Killaback. You are in pandemonium.
Okay, so
You mean the
I-
place or mentally?
Yeah, both.
Both.
so like not really sure what to do here. Either
If you-
go back and probably die, or stay here
You die.
and well, if I manage to get good wisdom saving throws,
No, remember they rise and rise. You were barely making them on the first hour. You're not gonna make it 4.
yeah, I won't make
You are
it
not
4
gonna last
hours.
4. 'Cause you're already at
Alright.
3. You're not gonna last.
I'm at all right. Well, might as well then. I hop back through, but then again, I'll probably still get my shit rocked by Moose's flame.
Damn right. You better stay away.
All right, we'll hop back through. I'm just glad I escaped the first bout of flame.
So you are hopping back into the center of an army?
Well, he's gonna die regardless. He might as well go out in a blaze of glory.
He's
I
not
mean-
going to die regardless.
Oh, he's right.
This is a survivable situation for Killaback and Besmos.
Yeah.
And Hizzy. I mean, and it would have been for you too, Musa.
If we went into pandemonium,
Yes, if you go into Pandemonium. Look at your spells, look at your things that you can do, features, abilities.
Wall of ice.
It's not impossible to survive there.
But we'd have to do it for 4 hours.
That's true.
All right, you know what? And it was really
I
only every
have-
hour we had to make the wisdom check, right?
Oh yeah. Oh, I
Every
just
10 minutes.
realized.
Every
I have
10 minutes
no. I have
that you're in the wind.
2 spells that would definitely help you guys. I have
Maybe you're
fucking
gone.
Wall
Oh.
of Force, and I have Leomund's Tiny Hut. But I just left. So goodbye.
Man, you really said there's no I in team and just dipped, abandoned the group. I mean, I did too, but I still left the portal there for anyone who wants to come through.
Sad to say, I will not be joining you. I have 0 movement. I'm here until death.
Well, I guess technically I have 2 actions. How far are you away from the portal?
I'm in the air. You can't get me. I'm flying.
Oh. Well, if you have no movement, wouldn't you, like, fall to the ground?
I mean, no, because it's not physical ability that's holding me up.
Hold up. I'm Wolf. If I remember, I have a question real quick.
Yes.
I remember one of the first things that I asked for a minor boon for my character when I made this deal was that I could be summoned with the number 7. You agreed to this.
Yes.
And I told
did
my
agree to
party
this.
this. Just as a heads up, boys.
just yank it
As long as someone's alive, yo motherfucker, that motherfucker's fucked. I can make
Infinite
deals.
bodies.
Exactly. I'll keep dying.
I think I'm the only one who.
No.
You weren't there
Here's
yet.
what you should. Yeah, here's what you should do. Gronk should kill himself over and over, so that his corpses can actually stack high enough that you guys can cover yourselves in pandemonium.
No, but
Easy.
if I can show up, I can create an infernal contract and make you a minor devil under me. Theoretically. I can do the same for Musa, too. I mean, I'm not going to do it to Besmos, because Besmos has pled his soul to someone else, but that's fine.
You can't make Musa a devil.
Oh,
Yeah, no, I don't.
shit, that's right, because he's fake. Fuck. Alright, well,
No.
you'll be fine, Musa. We'll save you eventually.
You can make a deal with me of some kind. You can't make me a devil.
Huh.
But yes, Besmos, Hizzy, and Musa would have known that, just as a mention. Sorry. I'll go back to being quiet.
So I just gotta. All right. Stay in
Stay in
Pandemonium where nobody's gonna come, even though that was probably the best place of survival. Because I can't survive there on my own. That's for sure. Well, I guess there's really only one option. And it's to go back. I guess.
Okay.
You know. I mean, I unless please tell me if I can survive on my own, because I don't think I can.
In Pandemonium?
Yeah, I don't
You
think
can.
alone. I can me alone.
Yes, you alone can.
It's
As
possible.
if you move, if you don't stand in one place, yes, you can survive. Shelter does exist in Pandemonium.
What?
If you don't just stand around waiting for either death or your portal to be ready.
Grab the hole and wander. Go.
All right. Onwards. Take up the portal. 4 hours begins now.
All right. You head back through after like prairie dogging your head out of the portal.
It's like, nope, I'm going back to the desert.
And you all see the portal disappear.
Fair enough.
You're on your own, Killaback.
Yep. All right. So it's an action to close it up too, right?
I
Or is it only an action to
believe
open it?
so. Let me check. Each time you can use an action to close the portal.
All right. So I have 2 actions that I just realized. So, and the winds are constantly changing, correct?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, indeed.
Why do you have 2 actions?
He has 2
Uh,
combat movements. 'Cause
I
you
have
took-
does that
Two
matter?
attacks per action.
Oh, okay. Never mind then.
That
Yeah,
doesn't mean you
that's
have
different.
two actions.
It's combat only. Yeah.
Gotcha,
Mhm.
gotcha. So, I guess I'll just use my movement speed just to pick a direction and go.
All right. You pick a direction and you start trudging through Pandemonium. And Killaback has left combat. All right.
Absolutely terrified right now.
Back up to the top of the initiative. Hizzy is flying away out of combat. Da, 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 da. The Behirs are absolute primal beasts of mostly instinct, a once intelligent race of sort of dragonoid creatures. Yeah, they hated that fire and they're gonna scatter. Not far enough to get out of range of the next
No,
blast, though, if
they're
you
getting-
center
getting-
it on the ground again.
We're getting a second blast.
All right. With that, Musa, you're up.
Now, Besmos. About where Besmos is.
Mm-hmm.
Is there any side of the army that I could clear away for him to run with a fire blast? Or at least try?
Looking around, your vision is going blurry. You're
Look, it's fine. Even if I see
You're-
blurs, I'm looking for the smallest set of blurry lines.
the roll a perception check with disadvantage, obviously.
It evens because I have advantage on perception normally.
Oh, right.
That's 20.
20.
Yep.
You kind of shake your head for one last moment of semi-clarity, preparing yourself to die.
Temporarily, at least.
Yeah. At least be sent back to your plane of existence and whatever
Which
awaits
I really
you there.
didn't want to go back, but you know. Fine.
You take a look around. You see, as most of this army has swarmed in towards the center where this group is, you see a large portion of the army to one side is mostly made up of those white tentacled creatures that were instantly incinerated by your first fire blast.
Okay.
The rest are they look like creatures that were either kind of standing strong against the fire or still got hurt by it but still alive, or just creatures that you haven't encountered in this combat yet.
Okay. Then with my last energy, I'll call to Besmos, the only one that's still here. I'll try to clear away, get ready to run. And I'm going to shoot my last fire blast at those creatures to try and clear a last little chance for him to run, because I know he's not going to revive anywhere.
Okay.
But do my best.
Are you
Shoot.
calling
Jump
7
in the
before
portal.
you shoot your fire blast?
You know what? Sure. Why not? I'll call 7. She feels
Wrong.
like coming back.
Yes.
As the last bits of consciousness fade from you, as you see your life essence drain into the mouth of this abyssal demon,
I hope he gets heartburn.
you feel your consciousness sucked backwards, and you see flames all around you. You feel flames all around you. This fire shouldn't hurt, but you are in the most pain you've ever experienced in your life. You feel like every atom, every fiber of your being is being incinerated over and over and over again as your consciousness comes to a halt and you see yourself being reformed from the top down, being a devil of the fourth layer, where fire is a big deal. You are being reborn from the fire, but it doesn't mean it's not gonna hurt. You hear the word 7 in your mind. You have the opportunity to answer that call, but you are not even close to reformed yet.
Do I have message? Out of curiosity.
You won't message me.
The cantrip or sending the spell?
The spell, sorry, yeah.
It's worth looking.
Let's see. It does not look. Nope. I do not.
I believe it is a cleric spell, you just don't have it prepared.
Yeah, because that wasn't one that I normally thought I'd have to have prepared.
No, you do not.
You know, I know Moose is gonna hate me for this later. Realizing what I'd be going back into and the fatality of it, and knowing full well he'll be fine. Hopefully.
I hate feedback.
I am gonna regretfully refuse to be summoned, and mentally start preparing for my conquest of the third level of hell.
And you do so, feeling every atom of your being appear in a fiery inferno. You are slowly being rebuilt in the most painful way possible, as are all devils who are destroyed outside hell.
And it will never compare to Margrill's acupuncture therapy.
Oh man.
I'll be back.
Alright. Musa, you say 7. You wait half a second.
I don't have
And
time. I don't have time to wait. I just
let all of the remaining energy you have flow into this one massive last breath of fire that you unleash on what looks like the weakest side of the army, hoping to clear a path for Besmos.
the selfless act I never thought this character would make. I'm holding up a middle finger while I do it.
To Besmos or to everyone
This
else?
is a monster that I'm to incinerate. 84.
84.
At the very least, I'll weaken most of them and he'll have a chance to run. He can trample
You, as your vision goes black and the fire leaves your mouth, you feel the entirety of your Fey essence flowing into this fire breath. And Besmos, you look up as this little fairy clears a path for you. You see as the fire belches out of his mouth, and this massive, long stream of a cone, you see slowly his body behind him evaporates into pink mist that actually floats up and flows into the fire as he breathes it out, eventually evaporating his entire body as the spout of fire ends.
right before I evaporate. I do want to give a final wave to most as I vanish.
Give the Terminator thumbs up.
No, just a wave, like a little on. Put my fingers to my forehead and give a little goodbye, kind of.
Mm-hmm.
Salute.
A salute.
Yeah, my final salute as I vanish.
You salute as you turn into mist and join the flame that you had previously breathed out.
I got hired to protect you guys, and I fucking did it.
All right.
Wait, motherfucker! You got hired to protect me, and I'm dead. No, you ain't getting away with that
And
fucking.
before I could do
You
anything,
don't
he
need
at least does
protecting. You're getting reborn.
There ain't no good deed
Silverback
here.
is
No, fuck
in the
you.
Sahara
Actually-
Desert, and he's gonna
You-
actually wrong. I did make a secondary contract with Vesmo.
No,
protect him.
I don't give a shit. You do not get to walk away saying you're the fucking good guy. I died first.
Hey, I'm dying. Let me have this.
No, fuck you.
The the other Meriliths are incinerated. The Death Tyrant, who also got caught in it, is also finished off. This is a massive cone.
I would have had so much XP if I lived.
Also, if we did XP, the gray renders are done. These mages that didn't really get to do a whole lot are done.
That's right.
They just kind of buffed things.
At the very least, I weakened his army.
The Udak is dead. Yeah, you killed a lot of them. Let's see.
This is what he gets for not upholding his side of the deal he made with me. This is what he gets.
The Garistro is going to lay into you. Desmos.
This is where I die.
That's an 18 to hit.
Yes.
Alright. You take 27 points of bludgeoning.
Is it magical?
No.
Then I get resistance to that because of stone skin.
Okay, so 13.
Okay. Da-di-da-di-da. So 13. Okay.
That's another 18 to hit.
Hits.
That's 12 points of bludgeoning.
That's halved or
That's already halved.
okay. Okay.
Okay. And its hoof. Misses. Da, 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 da. They're dead, they're dead, they're gone, they're dead. Besmos, you're up.
So there's a giant path of just burnt corpses for me to escape through now.
Yeah, it's all ash in front of you.
I cleared the way.
I'm fucking bolting, dash, disengage, fucking running, everything. I'm pulling out all the stops. I'm getting the fuck out of here.
You can dash or you can disengage.
Which
Let's
health you got?
see. Gonna disengage first because the Garistro is right next to me, and I don't want to get hit by the motherfucker.
All right. You disengage and head off. What's your movement speed?
60 feet.
60 feet. Love it. You you charge off 60 feet. At this point, we'll just go back and forth because this Garistro is following you. Me and you. All right.
All right.
You run off 60 feet. The Garistro runs with his movement 40 feet and then dashes 40 feet. So 20 feet up next to you.
Okay.
So he is right behind you. He can't attack you, but
No opportunity attacks.
he would get one if you moved out of his range.
Just keep disengaging and running. He'll
But
never
he's
catch you.
he
Keep doing
can't attack you and dash in the same turn.
Okay. Well, I'll just keep disengaging and then running my 60 movement.
It'll eventually.
Alright.
go up. It'll eventually not work.
Eventually, after about 5 minutes, he gives out a bellow and slows down and turns around.
Okay, I'm gonna keep running for a while.
Okay. You run off into the distance alone. That's where we'll end this session, guys.
Oh. Will Killaback survive? No idea.
That's the question now. All right.